Hello there, fellow classmates. My name is Marcia Destin. I am a junior attending Santa Fe College, and I am majoring in nursing. Now, first and foremost, I just want to go off and say that I know this is going to be a very touchy topic for most. However, I'm not here to judge anyone. I'm just here to give you guys the facts and the realities between the two. Now, my topic today is about abortion versus childbirth. Now, give or take the circumstances, anything can happen. Anything can go wrong. Anything can always be if, ands, or but. There's nothing wrong and nothing right within childbirth or abortion. Give or take the circumstances, according to an article that I did cite by Abortion Safer for Women in Childbirth study claims that a woman carrying a baby full-term pregnancy is more risky than having a legal abortion. Now, basically, that's basically stating to us that an abortion can honestly sometimes be better for most women than to honestly carry out a baby full term, because carrying out a baby full term can lead to problems always and forever. Just by having a baby does not always mean you won't end up with something's going to be wrong with you. It's always something wrong, no matter what the circumstances may be. Now, all lives are precious, so we should always give it a beautiful meaning to live. However, sometimes if you can't even give yourself a beautiful meaning to live, how can someone honestly give a beautiful meaning to live to another human being? Now, a childbirth is very sentimental, and it's loving, and it's warming, and it's caring to actually be able to connect with another human being, to have someone that's going to forever love you in all cases and scenarios. But according to Adoption versus Abortion versus Parenthood, basically is telling basically states that within a year a child can cost you up to $12,000 to $24,000 a year. Now, I know for most of us that is basically our college tuition. However, it can be very pricey. If you have it, good. If not, then you have to do that circumstances. Now, having an abortion, as stating in that same article, basically let us know that an abortion can range up to $500 to $2,000 depending on how far you are. Now, for me, when I had my abortion, I know this is kind of personal, but I do want to let you guys know where I do understand where everybody comes from in this aspect. It did cost me $550. Now, give or take, we're not going to go into my weeks, but you're supposed to be 12 weeks or less. However, way back then, since abortion, before it even came legal, women were having abortions like crazy, even if they were like 8 months. Okay. Now, as for abortion, this can be a very, very honestly sensitive topic for a lot of you. But however, abortion is natural. It's around every day, no matter what we go through. It's here. Now, according to studies prove abortion is more dangerous than childbirth, states that during the first 6 months after an early abortion, 12 weeks or less, a woman has double the risk of actually being in danger than giving childbirth. Now, we all know that this can happen simply because anything can happen while you're laying on the table. You don't know what those abortion doctors does for you. And 9 times out of 10, they don't tell you to seek out to see a doctor to make sure everything's okay. I know in my experience, they didn't ever tell me to. I just went ahead and did so just to make sure that I was safe, because at the end of the day, my well-being is more important. And at the same time, my parents didn't know I had an abortion. This was something that I just did on my own. Just, I was scared. I just needed to do something quick, fast, in a hurry. I didn't want my mom to know. Now, also abortion, and another topic, why abortion is less risky than childbirth, states that 26 states have intensive counseling for women that seek out for abortion. I do know that abortion can honestly be portrayed as something wrong and something right. However, it's not wrong, it's not right. It's just as childbirth. Childbirth can be portrayed as something wrong and something right if you're doing it out of wedlock. So therefore, there is good information out there to give you a basically hands-on experiment on what's actually going on within the abortion field. And last but not least, women, females, young teens, please wrap it up. I understand that it can be at the heat of the moment, spare the time, you just want to go ahead and jump into it and dive in it, but that's not always the case. Besides having a baby and giving out an abortion, you can get sick by any disease. And according to contraception reduce abortion, it is stated that it actually can reduce an abortion. The only thing is that birth control is very effective if you honestly make it effective. Now, this is my note card. I know I'm running out of time. I wish I can honestly go deeper with this, but however, I just wanted to let you guys know about this, and have a good one.